Assalamu alaikum. My name is Danish Hamid and I am from MSCS 4th semester. My website is the official website of University of Gujarat. In this assignment, I'm going to show some good and bad points about the selected website, and after that I will explain website evaluation points, and lastly I will do heuristic evaluation of this website. So let's get started. Uh, First, I will explain good points, and the first one is simple and easy to understand. The website of UOG interface is very simple and easy to understand. We can see on this from this screenshot. This is very simple and very unique website. And the second point is not a flashy website and no unnecessary advertisements. A website of UOG has no flashy advertisements. There are no ads are running and it looks good. Also we can see from the screenshot there's no ads are running on this website, and it is a good point. And the third point is separate tabs and web pages for teachers, students and visitors. Separate tabs given for different types of users. If teachers and students want to log in, they can do easily. Like we can see from the screen, under the menu there are two sub menus like teacher and student. If teacher want to log in, he have to click on teacher menu item, and if student want to log in, he have to click on student menu item. And the fourth point is after just opening the website, it shows updates like pop-up, new updates, events, news, admission last date are appearing, which is good. Like when we open this website, there will be a pop-up screen, and they are going to highlight or they are going to give a new update, and which is very good. So this is a fourth. This was the fourth point, good point. When we click on this help button, then this page will appear and this will show us admission help, and we can get all the information like admission schedule, migration, admission help, admission advertisements, etc. Here we can see from this page. So now I'm going to explain bad points. Firstly, website is not available in multilingual like Urdu or some other languages. If a person doesn't understand English, it's hard for them to use website. So eventually this is first bad point. And the second one is needs full attention on opening website. If the user doesn't pay full attention on top, he thinks menus doesn't have drop down except text. Like when someone hover or someone move his hand on the university menu item, then there will be drop down appear. So as from this screen we cannot understand they have some drop downs or not. So it is not a good point. And third one is text visibility is not good. Text color is gray on white background whose visibility is not good. Like we can see from this screenshot, the font is very small and its color is like gray color, and it is not a good or a very visible color. So yeah, it's a bad point. So the fourth one is information on web page is not shown. When a user tries to open teacher page, it shows nothing. When we click on teacher menu item, it shows this site can't be reached. Like this page has been um, deleted, or it's a broken page, a broken link. So the fifth point is good knowledge of university type website and online admission system. Before using website, a user must have good knowledge of university type website and how to apply online so he can get the required information. Otherwise, he can't get required result. So, I mean, from this point, we can say uh, if a person or a student want to apply online for admission, so firstly he must have some knowledge how to apply, what would be the information which he needs to put for applying admission. So yeah, this is a bad point. No, but everybody knows don't knows how to apply online. So yeah, this is bad point. Next, I am going to explain evaluation of the website. The first one is navigation. Point number one in navigation. Point number one is information arranged for clearly and logically easy understanding? Yes, information is arranged well. For example, when we click on migration tab in admission page, it shows proper information. Also you can see from the screenshot as well. Point number 2, do external links to other sites work? No, when we click on UOGIS and inside UOGIS there is teacher, and when we click on there, different URL will be available. Like the website URL is UOG. mm, uh, Website URL is uog.edu.pk, and when we click on teacher, it shows uogis.huog.edu.pk. The URL is totally different and it's not working properly. It's totally broken. Point number 3, does it contain information easily downloadable? Yes, information can be downloaded easily. Image attached, yes, you can see from this image. When we click on download conference player, the player will be downloaded. And the fourth point is navigation within the site clear and easy? No, navigation is not clear. These all menu items have drop down, but there is no icon indications. We cannot judge by looking on these menus does they have drop down or not. So uh, it is not clear. Point number 5, if there are links to other pages, are they to reliable sources? Yes, links to other pages are completely reliable. Like we can see from this, when we click on migration tab on admission help page, then there will be a new section will be visible like migration, and there is some information regarding migration. So yes, these links other pages are completely reliable. So the point number six, does the site contain broker links? Yes, we have already discussed about this. When we click on teacher, this will show a broken page, broken link. Okay, now we are going to discuss objectives in the evaluation of the website, and the point number one is is the purpose clearly stated for the intended audience? Yes, all the information is available on the home page like admission system, etc., or examination, like research or libraries. These are all the informations are available on this page. So yes, uh, all the information is available on the home page. uh, we can say clearly stated, everything is clearly stated for the intended audience. Inside the objective, point number 2, what goals objective does this page meets? A new user can online apply through admission system, teacher can update marks, and student can check their results, like we can see from this image. And third point is how detailed is the information? There are so much detail is available on the website. Each and every page has separate information. So yes, website has the detailed information. Like when we hover on the university, then there we can see there are few like a mega menu, few sections, overview, university authorities, university of offices, administrative offices. So yeah, we can say it has information, detailed information. uh, okay, the third point from the valuation of website is coverage, and inside coverage, point number one is depth and scope of information appropriate. uh, uh, Depth and scope of information appropriate is information accurate and factual. There is no irrelevant information on the website, and each page has relevant information. Like when we click on admission, it will show admissions detail. When we click on faculties, it will show faculties detail, and like others, research libraries, etc. And the point number 2, inside coverage, do the graphic images enhance the information? No, not all the graphics images are accurate, few of them repeating again and again. Like uh, we can say the research and libraries and Microsoft, both three icons, both three sections, or um, they are using same images. Like research have the same images, library has the same images icon, or Microsoft has the same icon. So this we can say they are repeating the same icon on different places, so which is not good thing. In site coverage, point number 3 is the information on the site relevant to user needs. Yes, the information on the site relevant to user needs, like when someone click on migration, it will get the detail about migration, and we can say the site has the relevant information according to user needs. In writing style, which is the another point of evaluation of the website, the point number 1 is the language used appropriate for intended audience, aside free of typos and other errors. No, there is no grammar mistakes in the website. I have gone through this website thoroughly and I didn't get any mistake like grammar mistake or typos, etc. So yeah, there is no mistake. Point number 2 is the date that shows when the site has last been updated. We already discussed this thing, like when we open the website, then the new pop-up will appear, and if you see the previous pop-up, there will be some date and this pop-up saying admission closed, admission for 2021. So it means someone is there behind the website or administrator who is managing this website, and yes, we can say the website is has been updated regularly. The website is updating regularly. So now we are going to do some heuristic evaluation. Okay. So the point number 1 is visibility of the system status. No, visibility of the system is not clear in the website. You can hardly tell which web page you are on. This might confuse the user what's going on the website. Like when we go on the website and we open some pages, so there is not like proper indication we are on which page, and is there or we are on which step. So yeah, this is uh, visibility of the system is clear. Another point is match between system and the real world. This website matches with real world because they have used natural language, like people have conversation commonly. Language used in this website is quite simple, which can be easily understandable by users. Also, icons used in this website are related to real world. Next point is user control and freedom. The navigation bar in this website is clearly visible. Users could easily find the home page button on every page, like when we go the academic page or examination page or research page. Definitely we can go back on home page. So yeah, the navigation bar in this website is clearly visible. Consistency and standard. According to me, format of this website is totally consistent and easy because all the website has same color and font style. All the hyperlinks have blue color, which is quite is easy, and that those are links. Like we can see, there are few links, and those have blue colors. And if we scroll whole the website, there all the links have the blue color. So yeah, it is easy to judge, and there is consistency in the website. And the next point is error prevention. The website does not contain any dialog box in the whole website which asks users confirmation before they do something risky. Neither the website informs user if they are adding some invalid value, etc. So yes, the website does not contain any dialog box, so there is no way to detect error prevention. The next point is recognition rather than recall. In this website, they have icons that user can easily understand what does that specific icon means, because that icon has some functionality or name under it. For example, uh, admissions icon, there is written some text like admissions, login, help. Similarly, faculty icon have like text faculties, and there is link behind underneath the faculties, and that is underline also research. So yeah, recognition, it is a good point for the website. Flexibility and efficiency of use. The website contains quick links in the middle of the page which can be very efficient for users. Developer has also add icons shortcut to move from one page to another quickly. Like if we want to go on library page, then we can click on this library icon, and if we want to go on scholarship page, we can go on this, and this is a very good point. Aesthetic and minimalist design. In this website, the interface is user-friendly because the site has simple and clean design. The website uses readable fonts in colors that is easy readable for all the users. Yes, we can see from this image as well. We can easily read the all the links. So yes, website has the minimalist design. So same footer using on the whole website and same header is applied on whole the website, which is good. Help users recognize, diagnose, and recover from errors. In this website, there is no help available if some error occurs like 403 or 404 page not available. Then there is not some message or like the website is under construction or under maintenance. So there is no help available on this website like this. And the last point is help and documentation. In this website, they have added admission guidelines or help and information section where user can understand how to apply, etc. Here you also can see from this image everything is available, help and documentation.